anything without offending. So now my mouth is in the jailhouse with cases pending. First Amendment, you replaced it, rigged it, dumbed it down. It's not an option. Some of it I understand. Took power from me.
SMT Nation, we back. We've got an update from T-Mobile, and this one is a pretty good one for the network, and I think a lot of customers are going to be pretty happy with this. And it bodes well for the competitive networking that's going on in the industry with Verizon and AT&T as well. All right, so officially, T-Mobile has reached 323 million pops covered in their extended range 5G, so that would be N71, their low-band 5G. And they've now officially reached their 260 million pops with their ultra capacity 5G. We knew that was coming. Actually, both elements were discussed at some of these recent investor conferences with the CEO and the Chief of Network Operations, President of Technology, Neville Ray, spoke on this, as well as the CEO of the company, President of the company, Mike Sievert. So we knew these things were happening. The announcement official now today as of December 12th. And additionally, they're moving towards the goal of 300 million pops by the end of year 2023. That's the tough part, as they've covered most of the country already. They're going to look to kind of put the final touches to get to that number. And they've gone ahead and officially announced an additional new 5G layer, a new element to the 5G UC, which is the 1900 megahertz. This is spectrum that they owned some before the Sprint merger, and then they got more of it with the Sprint merger. The 1900 megahertz, you guys know it as Band 2 on LTE, and also Band 25, which came from Sprint. They do really have enough spectrum for two companies, and I think this is why you see T-Mobile trying to push the standalone 5G technology so that they're able to aggregate all these different channels and move spectrum over to the NR side, to the 5G side. So they've got the N71, 600 megahertz low-band 5G. They've got the N41, 2.5 gigahertz 5G UC. Now you're going to go ahead and throw this into the fold. I think what people are going to start to see is somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 20 megahertz of the N25. And when you aggregate the 100 megahertz of N41 and maybe another 40 or 60 megahertz of N41, something of that nature, 3-carrier aggregation, you could, with the right backhaul, a 10 gig circuit of fiber, you could start to see that 2 to 3 gigs per second pretty regularly across some of the more capacitive markets. All right, so, this is really good. There's probably a lot of T-Mobile customers that are excited about this, and with reason. They're expanding their 5G footprint. They're adding more coverage. They're improving their rural coverage, adding more and more sites, upgrading more sites, modernizing. They're adding more to their 5G layers, right? They're expanding the network in terms of reach. They're doing all the right things, right? And that's good. And that's going to force Verizon's hand to continue to upgrade at a fast pace. That's going to force AT&T's hand as well. Whether you're a T-Mobile customer or not, this is a great thing to see in the marketplace. T-Mobile really pushing the network leadership narrative with this type of an announcement. This is pretty big news in my opinion, and should result in some improved capacity and coverage for customers. What say you? What do you guys like from this announcement? What do you think about this? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, and subscribe for more, and turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. Big shout out to my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters. Y'all are the GOATs. Thank you for all that you do. Words of positivity as we leave this video. Every new day is an opportunity to be great. Go out there and be great. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace.